Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is Dave, and today we got another Take 5. This is the Take 5 for 325 22. So without further ado, let's dive in and do this Take 5. So starting with our comedy, we got Mrs. Doubtfire, starring Robin Williams and Sally Field. Mrs. Doubtfire came out in 1993, has a IMDb score of 7.0. I agree, pretty good movie, great score. And it has a runtime of 125 minutes. Also, Pierce Brosnan is featured in here. Mrs. Doubtfire is about a Robin Williams and Sally Field are a married couple whose marriage is on the skits, mostly due to Robin Harris, his character's inability to grow up and be responsible. She gets tired of that. You know, she's upwardly mobile. She's a career-minded woman. He's not. So that leads to their relationship going on the skits, and he hatches this really great scheme to become a older woman so he could be a nanny to spend time with his kids. It is a great, entertaining movie. I love Miss Doubtfire. Fantastic movie. Next up, we got our horror pick for the day. And our horror pick for the day is Darkness Falls. Now, a lot of you may not have heard of Darkness Falls. It's not really what you would call a mainstream horror title. Now, horror aficionados will know about this, but a lot of people won't know about this because there's really no standout actors or actresses in this. I don't know. I think this movie may have been relegated to the B circuit when it came out. I'm not sure if it was in theaters. I'm not too sure. But anyway, here's the numbers. Darkness Falls came out in 2003. It has an IMDb score of 5.0. Now, I don't agree with that 5.0 score. I think this should be at least a 6.5. It was really good. And it has a runtime of 85 minutes. Really no noteworthy actors or actresses in here, so I didn't put anything down for that. I just wanted to go back. This is a scary movie. It is scary as hell. It is a good movie. I'm not sure why this movie didn't get no love, why it's only rated 5.0. I don't know what the critics didn't see that I saw, but this was a good movie, and I highly recommend, if you never saw this or don't have it in your collection, go ahead and get Darkness Falls. You won't be disappointed. Very scary movie. Not sure what's up with that IMDb. That's why I say all the time, use it as a guide. It's a great guide, you know, it helps. But again, if you never saw this movie and you was in the store looking to buy this and you kind of did a quick look up on it and you saw that low score, it might deter you from buying this movie. So again, use it as a guide. Next up, our action movie for this pick. We got A Man Apart, starring Vin Diesel and Lorenz Tate. So let's go with the numbers. So A Man Apart came out in 2003. Is rated 6.1 IMDb. That's probably fair. I would say probably I would like to see it at a 6.5 at least. It's decent. But 6.1, I can live with that. I won't fight them too bad on that one. It has a runtime of 110 minutes. And the two standouts, again, is Vin Diesel and Lorenz Tate. It's basically about a Denzel Washington, Jesus Christ, Vin Diesel and Lorenz Tate, they're like agents, and I think they're with ATF. They're with a special unit, and what happened was they did a bust, and Vin Diesel took his mask off prematurely, and someone spotted him, and they did a botched hit, and it killed his wife, and he was out for vengeance ever since. It is a very good movie, very early to late 90s type of action movie. I'm guessing that's probably why it didn't get love. These type of action movies is pretty much gone by the wayside, and they don't really get highly reviewed when they do come out. But this was a decent movie. It was, I think, probably about a 6.4, 6.5 would have been just for this movie. But it's called A Man Apart with Vin Diesel and Lorenz Tate. Very good movie. Not the best action movie, but it's a good watch. I'll put it that way. It's a good watch. Next up, we have our drama for this Take 5, and it's a good one. We have John Q, starring the legendary Denzel Washington. So let's look at the numbers. Came out in 2002. It has an IMDb, a well-deserved, well-placed 7.1. It has a runtime of 116 minutes, and it stars Denzel Washington, and it is a fantastic movie. It is about a father whose son needs a heart transplant. and he doesn't have the money. He does everything. He tries to do everything to get the money for this transplant. Nobody's working with him. Nobody's helping him. This man is desperate. And out of his desperation, he does something very desperate. But he get at the end of the movie, he gets what he needs for his son. Good movie. John Q. Very emotional film. Will bring tears to your eyes. Wonderful. Denzel, one of Denzel's best movies. Next up is our thriller. And this is a psychological horror thriller. This is a fantastic thriller. We have, again, Denzel Washington, the great Denzel Washington. Let's go to the numbers. So this came out in 1998. It has a high, well-deserved 7.0 IMDb score. It has a 123-minute runtime. Stars Denzel Washington, John Goodman, James Gandolfini. This got a great cast in here. Plenty of talent to go around. So basically, Fallen is about a demon named, I think the demon name was Hazazel. And Hazazel was in a guy who Denzel locked up. Denzel went to go see this guy, and Hazazel was passed on to Denzel. No, he couldn't get into Denzel. I'm sorry. Because there was something, he couldn't get into him initially. So he started getting into people around him, and he started setting Denzel up for crimes he did not commit. And I'm not going to give you the end. The end was really good, but it starts off with what you believe is Denzel narrating the movie in the very beginning, and it wasn't. It's a very twisty, bendy movie, and if you never saw it, when you get to the end, you're going to be like, wow. So this is a really good Denzel movie, a fantastic psych horror thriller. Really good movie. Denzel is known for these type of movies, and he does really well in these types of movies. So that's it for our Take 5 for today. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one.